What is going on, guys? My name is Commander Coach of the Sylveon KC, and welcome to the PDD, or Pokemon Draft Division post-draft analysis. We just did a 2-hour draft. I was the last coach to join here. Fergie's the one who invited me, and from the PFL. So I'm going to go through my draft, go through some of my strategies, some of my ideas, and then later on, and I'll link into the description, hopefully the channel for the PDD if that ever comes up. And so you can see the power rankings and all the other drafts. But this is my team. It's a UCL format, so it consists of Victini, Excadrill, Azumarill, Sylveon, Chestnut, Flygon, Acelgor, Yuxi, Skunktank, Claydol, Lantern, and my Mega is Mega Ampharos. So going in, I was the 16th pick. So I picked last, and then I picked first, which was really good. Because that means I had the first NU pick, and I had the first UU pick, but I had the last RU pick. But that didn't really matter. So, let me go through. So, going through, many mons were chosen. None that I really wanted to get off the bat. Like, none of the megas, and like, okay, so maybe it's not a mega, because like only 3 or 4 people drafted megas. So my first pick obviously was Victini. It was the first fire type pick, and Victini will just run through things. Obviously you can do special, you can do physical, you can use trick. You've seen me use Victini a lot, so you know that Victini's going to be good. And then I got the next pick after that. And I needed hazards, I needed hazard removal, I needed a steel type to start a steel fairy dragon core, and always my first choice is Excadrill, and I got to pick Excadrill, which was really good. My next pick, and I needed a really good water type, because I was expecting on not getting Blastoise in an RU, as I had a low chance of that. So I got Azumarill for the last OU pick. Garchomp was taken, Manaphy was taken, both Waddies were taken. Weavile was still there, however, I was still planning on getting Mega Absol at the time. So, straight from Azumarill, I don't think they were expecting a double fairy, however, always I need Sylveon because I know how to run Sylveon defensively, offensively, speedily, not speedily, and so I got Sylveon. So, already good. Have a steel, have 2 fairies and a steel, have a water and a fire. And so go through the whole draft. One of the coaches grabs Mega Absol. One of the coaches gets, one of the coaches also got Mega Lopunny, but I couldn't really handle that at the time. And so it gets to me. So it gets to me for my next 2 UU picks. And I realize I need a fighting type. Something that can do fighting type moves really well. I need something, because my biggest weakness is I have nothing for grass. At all. Period. So we got Chestnut. Handled both of those issues, and as you can see, a decent team thus far. And then I needed a Mega, and I was not going to get an RU Mega. I needed a Dragon type, and I needed an Electric type. So we handled both of those things, getting Mega Ampharos. Fabio will do very well on my team. So wait through the whole thing, get into RU, and a lot of the RU, Blastoise, Bronzong, Jolteon, Dredagon, all were taken in the first round of RU. So it's like, okay. However, my first round RU pick was not taken. That was Flygon, so I got Flygon. So I have a Levitate. Finally, I have a flying, something that can switch into flying type, or switch into ground types. And you see that I really fixed that issue later on. I got another Dragon type, because Mega Ampharos really isn't going to use offensive Dragon moves a lot. And then I got something that I can put on specs and just shoot at things. And so I needed another one. I was going to get Liepard, however, Liepard is Inu. That was my Mega Absol switch, so it's like, okay, well, I have Skunktank coming up. That's my first Inu pick, and I get the first Inu pick, so I know I'm getting Skunktank. So I decided, I may not bring him to a couple games, but there's certain games where for hazards, that was just the Discord server, I need something more for hazards besides Excadrill, so that Excadrill can be doing other things. Oh, I got a Acelgor. And then it went all the way back around, and I realized I don't have a psychic type at all. I have nothing to use a psychic move outside of Psyshock, Sylveon, and then Psychic Victini. And I don't really want to run either of those. So I got Yixi. I mean, now that I'm thinking of it, probably that's going to be the first mon that I'm going to trade or transaction. But Yuxi should be really good. Also has Levitate. See? I'm getting rid of my ground issues. And then, so I got the first NU pick. So obviously I'm going to take my man Skunk Tank. That handles my poison issues. That handles my... Because really I don't have... Well, I have Excadrill, but I don't want to have Excadrill just to be for... Excadrill also gets completely walled by Psychic. Or Excadrill can't really do much by Psychic. And so I have a Dark and Poison type in Skunk Tank. Works really well. If I want to run Defog, you know, if I feel like Hazards will be a really massive issue and I want to run a bulky Skunk Tank, I can do that. And then, so it goes all the way back around. It goes back to me for the final round. I get the last two NU picks. I'm the first team to finish all my Pokemon. So I was going to get Sandslash. However, Sandslash was taken. And that was really bad because that was my next Rapid Spin. So that Excadrill doesn't have to be pressured to run Rapid Spin every week. So I was just looking through, and I didn't realize I forgot Claydol. In all of my planning, I forgot Claydol. Also, I was going to get Zatu. That didn't work out either. But I got Claydol, so now I can Rapid Spin and put up Stealth Rocks. That will be helpful. Also, another Psychic type. Yeah, and also Levitate. And then my last pick, I was torn between Articuno because I want to take out bulky water types, though I have Chestnut and Mega Ampharos. Or I want another mon that I can Volt Turn into. And and I forget who it was, said Volt Turn. So I want Lantern, and Lantern was my last choice. So the team, as you see, Victini, Excadrill, Azumarill, Sylveon, Chestnut, Flygon, Acelgor, Yuxi, Skuntank, Claydol, Lantern, and Mega Ampharos. I hope that I have the MV luck. I mean, I have Mega Ampharos. That's the only Pokemon that MV had, isn't it? But I hope I get the MV luck and can do really well this season. I now have to go from doing my post-draft analysis to doing the Week 0 power rankings for the PDD. Also, I need to do I need to finish rendering the Week 1 power rankings for the PFL, and looks like I'm going to be doing the power rankings for the IFL. So, that is all. My name is Commander. Really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below. Some of the coaches will be in the friends list now because they're fun. And expect to see the battles every so often, like every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, including team builders. No, I will not be running Victini all week. You know why? Or every week, because if I want fire types, I have Sylveon, and I have Flygon, and I have Skunk Tank. So I tried to keep it to where I don't have to run a certain mon every week. I mean, even with Sylveon, they don't know if I'm going to bring Sylveon or if I'm going to bring Azumarill. That's kind of my plan with this. I wanted a double of everything. I mean, there's not a whole lot. Excadrill, Acelgor, Claydol kind of stack. Azumarill and Sylveon stack. Victini, Sylveon, Flygon, Skunk Tank stack. Chestnut is kind of out on its own. I mean, maybe I wouldn't have to bring it a week. But I don't expect myself to bring... If I need, like, Victini or Brick Break, I can. Or, I don't know. Flygon or Energy Ball, if that's a thing. HP Grass is a thing as well. I can have Sylveon run that if I really have to. Flygon, obviously, is doubled with Mega Ampharos, really. So, that is all. My name is Commander. We will see you again next time.